So MAC championship this week. What are you expecting out of the MAC championships?
This is a great week for us to really see what our training leading up to this week has prepared us for. We've started to do a little bit of a taper over the last couple of weeks, and so the guys are starting to feel really fresh. The girls are really fresh. We brought their mileage down a little bit. The workouts that we've put in place have been, in my opinion, just about perfect. The timing on a lot of them has put all the components in to the right place. We've got a little bit of turnover. We definitely have a good aerobic base. We've worked on the VO2 max a little bit. So at this point, everybody's had about 3 really solid races this year. In fact, we've seen personal best times from almost everybody on the roster, and some of them 2 or 3 times in a row. So the fact that they're even more fresh going into this race is pretty exciting to see what we can end up with.
So coming off of a really strong performance at pre-nationals, what did you think of the last race going into MAX?
It was great. Like I said, some of these guys have PR'd 2 or 3 times this season, and they keep on doing everything that we could even expect them to do. Especially coming in, new coaching staff, a little bit of a different training environment and a different training attitude. They've adapted really well. And so pre-nats was a great example of racing off of being a little bit tired. And, this is that time of season where we do drop that volume a little bit. So the fact that they've continued to run really well, even with the mileage pretty high and the intensity pretty high, we're all really excited to see what we can do at MAC Championships. And we're definitely hoping for a pretty high finish. So we just have to wait until Saturday to see how that ends up.
Individually, who do you think has really kind of made a big difference?
Every one of them for themselves, for sure. Obviously, we've got a couple really strong front runners with Joe and Laura, and they continue to be a really solid anchor for the team. There's somebody that we can always rely on. I would say on the guys' side, we've seen really strong work from Zach McBride. He's really taken his training very seriously this year, and it's really paying off for him. So I think he's got a really big jump, and I think we'll see an improvement from him. I think that Cody Reister has actually done quite well for us, and he's moved up into that 4th spot. On the girls' side, Maria Scavuzzo has definitely shown some amazing ability in some of the workouts, and she's raced really well a couple times this year, as well as Sarah Starrett.
So Max this week, what are your thoughts going in?
Well, I'm a senior, so this is it. Sophomore year we won, so that was a pretty good feeling. I'd really like to kind of duplicate that feeling, but honestly, it's just we've all had some really stellar performances. So it's just going to be really awesome to see what everybody can do, as long as, we just do what we've done at every other race.
How do you feel true training has gone this season going into MAX?
Oh, great. I mean, I have never felt more fit. There are just some workouts that are just there to test your fitness and to make you feel really confident. And we had one on Friday, and we all just did amazing. And I was really happy with how I did too. So we should all do really well. We're all very, very fit.
All right, so MAX this week, kind of coming out of some really good performances this year. What are your thoughts going into the...
Team's confident. I'm really confident, and just had a great workout out there on the track, despite the weather, so I think we can expect some pretty good things coming up.
So personally, what are your goals for this meet?
I got 3rd last year, so I'd like to win it all this year if possible. Some great competition, though, so it'll be probably a little tougher, but going to go for it. I'm in the best shape I've been in a while, so I'm excited.
How do you feel the team is as a whole this year?
Solid. We've really got a good group of guys coming with us to Akron, and I think they're ready to compete. I think they're hungry, and I think it's going to be one of the best MAC meets we've had in a while, so we're all just looking forward to going.